Hello everyone, welcome back to another anime review. We are reviewing an anime called Spice and Wolf. Now, Spice and Wolf, I watched back in in the mid 2000s. I only watched like a couple of episodes here and there. But Spice and Wolf has 26 episodes. There's one OVA, which is still 26 because there's 25 episodes of the main plot. The OVAs are usually how do I say it? Like it's like Tiny Witches. Tiny Witches main plot has 20 episodes and 6 of the episodes are OVAs, meaning that they have nothing to do with the main story. So that's the main thing. It's like filler episodes pretty much. But Spice and Wolf has its issues. First off, our main character is a fox lady who can transform into a giant fox to shape up a fucking house. And she does kick the shit out of some fucking assholes. However, I like to say this though. Um, she is stuck on a wheat farm because she can't leave the wheat because if she can leave the wheat farm, she has to have someone has to be carrying the wheat with them so that she can travel with her. That's the main gimmick of that. So if she loses the wheat, she will disappear and go back to where she was. That's the main gimmick of that because she's technically a god, so to speak. Because they treat her like a god because they give her lots and lots of food and stuff like that. So that's the main gist of that. The merchant falls in love with the fox lady, and they do get married and have a daughter. That's not in the anime though. That's in the manga. So if you want to figure out what happens in the end of the story, because it leaves on a cliffhanger, read the manga. Okay. So that's beside the point. Now then, when it comes to the episode structure, there are four major cities that they go to. The first city, which they're trying to get her out of this city, and when they do get her out of the city, uh, pretty much they try to. This anime makes you learn about how to do money, how to benefit yourself with money and lots of money. That's the main gimmick of this anime, and I don't like it because it slogs on for like ever. Like for example, the second season, they get stuck in a town, and the town they get stuck in the town because then they have to do stock, which that's boring as hell. However, there's like 3 episodes where it's the same goddamn night and it drags on. This anime is slow paced. Now there have been animes that are slow paced that I actually do like, but this one does not do it well because of the fact that it it's more along the lines of how do we save money and get more money by trading and stuff. That's what the whole gimmick of it is. There is romance and drama because the fox is wise and she helps the merchant, the traveler merchant get more money, and also they fall in love with each other as well. So there's a lot of drama in this anime too because they keep you guessing like is he gonna leave her, is he gonna leave him, or this, that, and the other thing. But that's the main gist of this anime. Now, to be honest with you, I did not like it because I felt like I was falling asleep, and the fact that the only thing that was keeping me interested was the drama aspect of it because I wanted to see what happens at the very end of the anime, and at the end of the freaking arc, because they're going to 4 cities. The first city is pretty much the thing. Which, by the way, when they go into all 4 cities, the church is the main villain of the whole entire anime, which makes no fucking sense. I don't understand that concept. But anyway, when it comes to the four cities, um, the second and third city, they have conflicts of another character coming in and loving one other character. The first season has the merchant make the fox girl jealous because they have another companion with them, and it was a girl that can herd sheep and she has a dog. That's the main gimmick of that anime. Also, the lady that has the sheep, she is the only character in the whole entire anime that knows that she's a fox besides the merchant in the first part of the anime. Because there's also another guild that knows about it too, but that's the only characters that know about it. So there's only two characters that know about that she's well, technically three besides the two side characters that know that she's not a real human. That's the sheep lady and also the guy that he gets gets you know gets her out of a sticky situation because the fox lady is kidnapped and they decide to work together, and that's that. So that's beside the point. Okay. Now that when it comes to the second drama thing, when it comes to because they do in the second season as well, but it's completely flip flop. The fox lady makes the guy jealous, and he tries to break down the market, and it's all fucking confusing. And I don't understand it whatsoever because I'm not a big fan of stock. I don't know anything. I have no knowledge of what stock is. I know if you're really intelligent when it comes to the stock, you can get really rich off it. But that's not my cup of tea because it's just boring. Now they do now most of the stuff is mostly trading and back alley deals and stuff like that. It's just a cohesive mess. I got so fucking bored, and I fell asleep like a couple of times. Like it was fucking brutal. Like for example, the OVA has its own issues as itself. Like the OVA, the whole entire plot McGovern is like the whole entire scene of the anime of the OVA is they're in the all it is the main character Fox is sick, okay, but the problem is though is the fact that the character is sick, so all the scene most like 3/4 of the episode is just her laying in her bed talking to the other characters. That drove me nuts. On top of that, most of the scenes are at nighttime. And I understand it because they're trying to do stuff sneakily, like Solid Snake or Naruto or something like that. But you need to have at least some episodes where it's focusing on the day. They don't do that. There's at least there's one scene every episode where there's a nighttime, and that drove me nuts because I wanted to see more stuff flourish. Like for example, my favorite part was when they were doing the parade. That was the most happy-go-lucky thing. On top of that, there's not a lot of comedy going around in the anime as a whole. They're spread apart really bad, and the fact that it's really confusing. And there's a problem with the comedy as well because you're supposed to laugh because of how the music when they're talking, the music sounds like it's supposed to be fun and laugh, but I'm not laughing because of the fact that I got so fucking bored before that even happened because there's nothing going on in the anime. So I'm giving this anime a 4 out of 10. But the only reason why I'm giving it 4 is strictly off the drama. If you like drama, this anime is for you. Okay? But everything else, the stock, the fucking trading thing, I'm not a big fan of that. So I'm glad I got it off my bucket list, but this anime is fucking boring. Like seriously, they like going to 4 cities. The first city is just them getting out. The second city is her getting jealous of him with the sheep lady. The third city, he gets jealous of a guy who confesses his love to the fox girl. And the fourth city is them doing bad deals about being con artists, pretty much, so to speak. So that's pretty much about it. I hope you guys have a nice positive day and take care. I might do one more anime review because I still got 2 more animes that I still need to get done before I make another video about something else. So stay positive. Hope you guys have a nice positive day.